Okay, I think I'm spreading them out easily enough because sort of nearly halfway through kind of thing, and I've only done that much. So that'll do. If I've got my own, I can always just plant something else. They're not like I'm trying to live off them, but they're certainly going to help me out. Now, why I'm doing this, I want to talk about why wars usually happen. Why does war happen, right? Besides the envy and greed wars, because we have wars that are just mainly envy and greed, means they want something that they're too lazy to do and they've got an army and stuff like that. But other than that, some wars happen because of hunger, right? So if you get to a part where we've got technology and stuff like that, how would you get people to war over technology? Like you want to pinch something from another country or something like that, right? You create a hunger problem, could help, or you create problems so you can have the excuse to go in and make the war, right? So these days, that's what you would do if you wanted to create a war these days, because there's technology around and stuff like that. So if there's plenty of food, you won't have to really create a war so easy. People are at peace. But if you create water shortages, food shortages, and stuff like that, and people hard to get it, make it hard, like owning seeds and all that kind of ridiculous stuff, is that'll make people war because we need to live, right? We need to have certain things. So back in the day, when we used to have our shit together and hear things that went the same for 1,000 years and all that kind of stuff, it's because they worked out that we didn't need a war. We could share seeds and do certain things and be happy and rule our own little areas and mostly be happy and get along. But what happened every now and then, all the way back in the day, is that we had disasters. We weren't ready for everything because we're learning, back in the day, and we got better as we go. But sometimes natural disasters would put a whole area out, whole army, a whole way of living, with a king. And what would happen is they would want to come and, people wouldn't always help out because of envy and greed. They'd be like, hey, there was something. And then a war would happen. And that's why wars would happen a lot. And a main reason how it can just naturally happen if people don't lovingly help out with seeds. And seeds are very easy to have. Look what I've started off with. And when these grow, you can collect some more seeds and then so on. You keep it turning. And as long as everyone keeps their backups and people have more backups than they need, when natural disasters happen, we can always just help and share. Okay, that happens. And when natural disaster happens on us, we hope that you come over and do the same thing, which is help with the food, if that's necessary, right? Until not try to control and dominate because a moment happened and that's what happened to you and so on. You can keep doing things like that, but there's a point where you just got to go, all right. And definitely if we've got technology and the day we communicate and all that kind of thing, is that you just go, all right, now we'll help you out and feed you and we'll get all the seeds so you get everything going. And this is where peace comes, so war's got to stop before you can even start this, right? And then that's what you do at the end of the war, and you get your food going. Once your food going, everyone's happy with that. You build your buildings, and once everyone's happy with that, and so on, the path goes up. So it's not hard to restart. So within a year to 6 months, after peace starts and the ending of the fighting, it can all restart and you don't need to keep giving. So a year later, you shouldn't have to keep giving them food. Why would you be doing that? Right? Are you trying to control? Is there some tactic behind it? Why didn't you give them seeds? Right? And we all know what companies try and do when it comes to seeds and control. They change it, and then if it goes into your area, they're trying to dominate your land, and people have had issues like that. That's trying to control, isn't it? Huh? But anyway, people, I thought I'd chuck that out, and I'm going to keep going until these are done. And then I'll see you a bit later and quickly show you that, and I'm done. Then I'm going to go relax for the day and just cruise around and, just hoon on the internet. And some people, that's a job. But like I said, if you've got nothing else to do, right, if I could go somewhere else or had something else to do, I would. But at the moment, I'm here, and I have nothing else to do once I go inside. And I'm waiting on things, and that's what I'm going to do. So have a good one, people, and see you later. Maybe listen to music and chill out, and try not to get too chilled out, as it's hard to do that. Definitely, I've got to keep my mind focused about trying to give out some advice to help the problems that are going on in the world. So that way, I can do what I need to do and maybe do a bit of dancing and connect with the world again. But you can't really do that and do with half the world while the other world's not really getting along, in my perspective, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Have a good one, people, and there's always plenty of time to show dancing and do dancing, isn't it? See you.